Okay, I'll get right to the video about how to be a stay-at-home mom and stay home with your kids. But first, I wanted to apologize. When I recorded this, I was in front of a window and there were cars driving by, so it kind of goes light and dark as shadows come by. Sorry about that. Okay, let's get right to the video.
Hey, I'm Barbara Boss. I am the mother of 8 beautiful children and the wife of a great guy, follower of Jesus, doing my best for that, and online business owner. And I was able to quit my day job and be a stay-at-home mom, make a pretty decent income, and now I'm just super passionate about showing other moms how to do exactly what I've done. So I'm going to give you a little bit of direction about how to find what you would be passionate about doing online to make some money. And if you already know that, I have some tools to help you get that started, and then kind of help you build an online income using your passion and be able to stay home with those cuties, make some extra income, even prosper a little, and serve others. So those are the things that I was able to do, and I wanted to share that with you. So first of all, let me tell you a little bit about my story. I was working for my brother developing properties, and I was paid hourly. Now, this was right about the time of the big mortgage housing crash, and my husband was in mortgages. So things didn't go so well. I was actually, at that time, I was nursing my 7th child. My husband and I both decided, hey, we want a big family. It was going well. He was making good money. And then all of a sudden, everything kind of went south for us. But we were able to work through that. And during this time, I had to get a certain amount of hours in just to make bills, right? Just to help put food on the table, and I would be exhausted. I'd work until about 5 each day, and then oh my gosh, crawl into the kitchen and start dinner. No energy left for the kids, no sparkle left in me, and let alone some energy and some sparkle just to work on my relationship with my husband. So I just kind of felt like all of that work, sitting there and working that long was a big energy suck. And I knew that I wanted something better than that. And if I wanted a few extra $100 to go do something fun with the kids, I would have to crunch a bunch more hours and have all of this guilt for not being there for them. But I'm trying to earn extra money so that I can, take you to swim at a pool at a hotel or something. And so I just decided this is no life for me. This is not prospering. And I know that, God has it in mind that we live and be prosperous as best we can. And I thought there's got to be a better way. There was no chilling around with my husband and just hanging out with the kids and watching a movie with them in the evening. If you're a working mom, even a stay-at-home mom, you could relate to this. But about 5 o'clock, I would get done working and I would have to start the laundry, make dinner, do homework, start cleaning the house, which would take the rest of the evening to do. And from the time I got off work until the time I went to bed, it was this dead race to get everything done. And then try and squeeze in a little time at the end to read a bedtime story for the kids, but I'm sitting there completely dead, not even really there for them. So I felt really bad, and I knew that I felt like I was in over my head. I was totally overwhelmed. And I knew that I had to do something better than hourly work. I needed to be able to set something up that could make some money, whether I was sitting at a desk or not. And so that's when we decided to start an online business. And we thought it's a beautiful model. You can work your own hours. You can do it right from home. I say we because it was me and my older daughters. They were interested in starting something. So we started this website called smartypantsfun.com, where moms can print and do glue and paste activities with their kids, because that was one thing I wished I'd had when I was working, because I was so exhausted. I didn't have time to go come up with a craft. If I wanted to spend a little time for them, I'm can't I just print something, let them color it and cut it out and paste it together? So we made a bunch of little downloadable things like that and thought we'd make money off the advertising. Oh, I was so naive. That is not the way to make a prosperous online income. So after that, during this time also, a couple of my kids had learning disabilities. I had a son with dyslexia and a daughter that was ADHD. And late at night, after I would put the kids to bed, I would study ways of helping them. And I actually found some really cool neurological exercises that help them on a cognitive level, and they were easy enough to do at home. And I thought, this is awesome. I saw it improving, helping my son and daughter, and so I thought, I've got to share this with the world. So in the pattern of trying to lift others up, you lift yourself up, we started publishing information on this, and we did a big shift to solvelearningdisabilities.com and dyslexicstrategies.com. We started those two websites and started sharing what we had learned and how it had helped us. And those did turn profitable. I was able to quit my day job, and we have a few thousand followers on that, 5,000 email subscribers, and it's a dream because I get to publish stuff that I'm passionate about that helps people, and we also get to make an income. So that was pretty cool. But now I'm starting Girl Create It because we were able to find a pattern that worked really well. We failed on the first website. We don't want you guys to have to waste time doing that. We found a pattern of how you can offer information or help people out in a way that they connect with you. And if they connect with you, they'll be interested in buying your products. And this way they can kind of get to know you. Oh, sorry, alarm. They can kind of get to know you before they know if they want to buy your course or whatever product you end up offering, whether it's a physical product or information. But we kind of found a pattern that works to help people get to know you enough that they feel confident enough to buy from you, and they know if they connect with you and your personality. So we wanted to share that. And so I wanted to share that and just be able to help other moms do what I've done. So we started Girl Create It. And if you're interested, there is brainstorming your business, and that will help you if you're not quite sure what your passion is and you're kind of not sure if you want to sell a physical product or like be a blogger or coach or whatever, then go check that out. It takes you through a series of questions that kind of really helps open up your mind as to what you might love to do and what you might be passionate at doing. And if you kind of already know and you're like, yeah, I've been wanting to do this thing online forever, I just need the pattern as to how that could make it profitable for me, then check out our free course that is Creating Prosperity. And both of those are on our growcreateit.com. The first one is the brainstorming is one of the first episodes of our blog, so you can back up to some of our past episodes, and then the course is just under the course tab, and I'll link to both of those below. But go check these things out. They're both free resources, and there's a bunch of other resources on our blog about like how to manage your home and your kids and even your marriage so that it makes time for this and you can still have rich relationships with them and make a little extra time for yourself to work on this. Because at first you're kind of working two things, and I remember thinking like, I'm exhausted, I can't do more. But once I started thinking, if I got this organized, did less of this, did that, it would free up some time that I could start this business that would eventually phase out my daytime job. And it did, and it worked. So I want to share that with you guys. So click over and check that out and check out my resources. So good luck, you can do this. If I can do it, you can do it. Alrighty.